So I'm in the middle of making some math videos for one of my courses that I'm going to create. And, I just started thinking, I'm just like kind of writing down my notes, and I was like, man, some ideas were just flying through my head. And I'm like, you know what? I got to make a video for this and just send it out there for you guys and to kind of get your comments. Because I was thinking, again about math education and, ways to really improve it. And a lot of responses that I get from people that are involved with math education and then people that are outside of math education. One of the, common themes that they come up with is, math's got to be exciting. Math's got to be relatable, right? You got to be active with mathematics. And it's all true. I completely agree with a lot of those comments. But I don't think if you take all that and you bring in the ideal solution, you're really going to solve what we want to achieve in our problems with math education, because I don't think they fully address our true problem. I think they all are going to help math education. And let me go and bring something that's created a big stir recently, and that's as far as the gun rights battle, or at least kind of limiting weapons. I think there's a great cause that taking away assault rifles or reducing the amount of weapons or even exterminating them forever is things that you are going to make steps. They are going to impact the amount of violence and the reduction of mass shootings or anything else that you want to or killings in the whole wide world. However, that's still not going to solve the solution, right? Yeah, it can make an impact. Right? It's going to make a positive impact on the possibility of someone having access to those weapons, but it's not going to eliminate it. There's still evil that's going to exist. People are still going to be able to find ways on the black market or find other ways to carry out whatever they want to carry out. So, taking away guns or even limiting them is not going to give you the full solution. It will make a positive impact, and I agree with that, but it's not going to be your end, one all solve all. And that's the same way I look at math education, because I'm not really concerned about the gun battle. I want to talk about math education. And when looking at all those solutions that everybody brings up to me, I look at them like, yeah, that's good. You're right. You need teachers that are fun, interactive, have fun with the students, make them want to come to class. You need to have, students where you can get into the real world and say, oh, this is how you're going to apply this mathematic education. This is what you're going to do. You need manipulatives, so students, when they come to class, they're engaged, they're working on things. But still, I don't think that's everything it is. And if you want to ask my, opinion on, so then what is it? What is it, everything you need? You need teachers that know what they're talking about. You need teachers that are, have the background and can explain to students what they're doing, why they're doing it, and how they're doing it. And, I think a lot of the advancements with STEM education is great, because I think that's where a lot of that we're falling behind in, is we don't have a lot of those master teachers that really can show students what to do, how to do it, and use the right vocabulary and use the right ways to explain it to students so they can actually understand it. Because I think a lot of times, when students learn, and I've learned this myself, and I've also even expressed this to even my students, sometimes we can be very vague with our reasoning. And that reasoning is not good enough for students. And they say, oh, well, it doesn't matter. It's not going to apply to me in real life. So, this is just some person just telling me I do this, get credit, get a grade, and then I move on. But, if we have highly qualified math teachers, I think that's where you're going to get your rooty problems. I think all the other stuff is great, and I love to see other people working on that to prove that and bring that into the education world. But I don't think that's where we need to put all our eggs into the basket and say, this is what we need to do. This is what students need to be engaged. That's everything. It's not. It's a part of it, but it's not everything. So I think improving teachers' education and providing quality teachers within the classroom is going to be where it's going to start, and where we're going to get on the right track to improving mathematical education. Thanks.